Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The title of my talk is shown here. I'm going to discuss the regional project, Quality Infrastructure for Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency in Latin America and the Caribbean, which was executed between 2011 and 2020 by these organizations, SEM, COPANT, IAAC, OAS, and PTB. The project received support for energy policy issues from IRENA and OLADA. The objective of the project was to strengthen the capabilities of SEM, COPANT, and IAAC, and also to promote the coordination among the different quality infrastructure institutions in supporting the implementation of national energy policies. The project was funded by Germany's Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development. The scope of the project: quality assurance for photovoltaic and solar thermal energy, capacity building for smart grids, to strengthen the reliable determination and certification of the energy efficiency of electric household appliances, and also to raise awareness of the significant role of quality infrastructure services in these fields. The project had a few components. One of them is the electric household appliance. And the goals of these components are listed here. Energy efficiency labeling programs for electric household appliance were considered the main instrument to promote quality infrastructure services for energy efficiency programs. Also, harmonization of written standards adopted in the region. The development and application of energy efficiency accreditation schemes. The technical competences of first and third party testing laboratories. And impact studies and awareness events. These components had 5 activities. The first one is to identify the international standards relevant to performance, safety, and testing methods of refrigerators and lead lamps. To conduct a regional survey on the competences of the laboratories for testing refrigerators and lead lamps. To ensure the information exchange among the quality infrastructure institutions, and also the improvement of technical competences by trainings. Awareness events and impact studies, and monitoring of labeling programs in force in the region. I will discuss each of these activities now. The first one, international standards. There was a need for harmonization of written standards and correct application of the standards requirements. The task forces of COPANT and SEM were particularly interested in the quantities to be measured, the measuring instruments, and the accuracy required for those instruments. In the case of refrigerators, electrical, mechanical, thermal, and fluid dynamics metrologists are involved. And in the case of lead lamps, optical, electrical, and mechanical metrology are included. Concerning the second activity, regional survey, a survey was conducted on the competences of laboratories for testing refrigerators and lead lamps. And based on this survey, a decision was taken to carry out 2 regional rounds of proficiency tests. This was motivated by limited availability of accredited, competent, and experienced testing laboratories in the region. Concerning the third activity, information exchange, several trainings were performed. Training to measure the quantities of interest for the relevant appliances, especially SIM, acted in this activity. Training on laboratory management and accreditation, as well as training for national accreditation bodies. The project received important support of IAAC and COPANT in this activity, and also to support COPANT members to participate in ISO and IEC technical committees, participate in COPANT ISO CASCO focus group and COPANT Technical Committee 152, and also to participate in IEC work. The fourth activity, awareness events and impact studies. The awareness events were divided in 2 parts. National awareness seminars for the stakeholders of the labeling programs, and publications for different target groups. And the impact studies were conducted for convincing authorities on the need for financing the energy efficiency programs to be enacted by the governments. 2 studies were published by their own institutions, and the main results of 4 studies were summarized on 1 page and published on PTB website. And last but not least, the activity of monitoring labeling programs in force in the region. 4 workshops were held with the attendance of representatives from national metrology institutes, national standardization bodies, national accreditation bodies, conformity assessment bodies, regulatory agencies, market surveillance and control institutions, companies, and energy and industry ministries in Latin America and the Caribbean. The workshops offered an important forum for exchanging experiences, and also to survey the training needs in the region. Two proficiency tests were conducted in the region. One for refrigerators and another for lead lamps. 9 Latin American testing laboratories, the VDE Institute, who served as a reference laboratory, and a Mexican PT provider participated in the refrigerator PT. And a total of 16 laboratories from Latin America, VDE Institute and VDE Institute participated in the PT of lead lamps. The INTI, the Argentinian National Metrology Institute, was the reference laboratory and also acted as PT provider. The outcomes of these proficiency tests are listed here. There were problems, in some cases serious problems, with the application of the relevant written standards. Insufficient attention was paid to the environmental conditions of the laboratories. There were problems related to the evaluation of uncertainty measurements. And in some cases, the traceability of measurements performed by laboratories was not sufficiently warranted. We recommend that similar PTs should be carried out in the region in the future to provide greater comparability between the measurements made in the region. Another topic dealt with in the project was the border control and market surveillance. In case of a foreign product and product's entry in the national market, there are three possibilities. First possibility is the control of the product documentation by relevant authorities. The second possibility is to carry out a test by a national testing laboratory to verify that the product complies with the regulations. And the third possibility, the application of one of the 7 isocasco types of certification schemes listed in this standard. The type 5 is being applied to a limited extent in Argentina, Brazil, and Chile. A problem that is difficult to solve is the multiplicity of written standards adopted in the region. The reason for this multiplicity of written standards is the different commercial relations each country maintains between each other in the region. Conclusions. The project addressed 3 main issues related to energy efficiency in electric household appliances: the technical aspects, the awareness of policymakers and governmental institutions, and the need for cooperation and coordination among energy policy, regulation, and quality infrastructure institutions, not only on a national, but also on the regional level. The project period of 8 years and the focus on implementation and improvement of services for energy efficiency of electric household appliances provided a good opportunity to influence changes in the partner organizations and to promote the relationship with their customers and to strengthen the awareness of the importance of a quality infrastructure according to national needs. In a general way, the project supported a better understanding on the need of quality infrastructure services when implementing energy efficiency programs, and on the importance of including all stakeholders in the design, implementation, and evaluation of such programs. We acknowledge the support of many professionals in different countries. They are listed here. The objectives of the project could not be achieved without the support also of these individuals and the help of several national quality infrastructure institutions like these ones. Thank you very much.